actually a new hardest for me. It would be the hardest level I've beaten up to this point. My previous is 2v2v2. This level is really difficult for me. I suck at this kind of gameplay. This gameplay is all really fast-paced gameplay, and it's really difficult to read. This is an effects level, so I'm really not quite sure how this is going to go. It's going to be really tough for me, but I've been practicing a lot. I already have connected runs, level and 2 runs. I have 62 to 100 and 0 to 64, so hopefully we can get 0 to 100 today. But I'm going to start off the stream actually with the practice run. That's because I still suck at this level. I might pretend I'm proficient at it, but I'm really still quite bad at it. I don't even know, like if I went from 0 right now, I'd spend 1,000 attempts and maybe get to 90 twice. It'd be terrible. And I really just want to be a little more consistent at the middle section first, because I can get really good runs, but this level is just really hard. And one thing about this level that's kind of interesting to me is that this level makes me click harder than almost every other level, and I don't know why. I think it's just because it's so fast-paced, and you have to click so quickly, and for me that just means click harder. Even though that's probably not necessarily what you need to do. When it's click fast plus timings for me, it's like click harder is the answer. So I've tried to increase the music volume and decrease the microphone volume to account for the click sounds, but hopefully you guys will still be able to hear the music and it won't be just super loud clicks. Although I do know that Geometry Dash streams are generally much more click soundy than other types of streams. But, you know, ideally we keep that to a minimum. So I'm going to try to get a run here from, this is not exactly the drop, right? The drop of this song almost never really comes, but it just kind of builds up slowly. So I'm going to call this like really the drop, right? Or not necessarily the drop, but kind of the first section that's more intense. I don't know. Because it just gradually builds intensity. This level doesn't have like a definitive drop until like 60. And I wouldn't really want to call 60 the drop, because I don't feel like that's exactly true. Also, this might do a nightmare for my bitrate, so this level is super flashy, and it might just be horrible for the bitrate. I can turn off the bitrate if need be, just let me know if the visual quality is really suffering, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. One of the things that makes this level so difficult is how hard it is to see the gameplay. Like, I swear, learning this level was just impossible. This one click at a time kind of learning. Like, none of it made sense to me at first. And the first time I tried this out was actually before I had beaten 2v2v2. So I've known about this level for a while, but when I first tried it, I was like, this is like impossible. I don't even know. I couldn't do this. This wave part is actually like the easiest part of the entire level, and I still die to it. But it's really, that wave part is really easy. One thing I'll note about this level, a lot of the gameplay doesn't stick out to me. Like, I know some parts of the level because I have to know them because they're tough timings and stuff, but like, I would say that the gameplay in this level just sticks out as all kind of being awkward. And that's about it, right? I don't remember really any of the gameplay. So, like, it's kind of a thing where if I don't practice the level for a couple days, I have to relearn the level. Because the gameplay is just, it's all over the place, right? Like, you literally switch game modes probably twice every second. I don't know, you switch game modes a lot in this level, so I've been developing the click pattern earlier today and kind of getting a hang of this level. I might be able to get an attempt from 0. Although, what I'm doing right now, you know, this is not proving it whatsoever. Let me get a good run all the way to the end of the wave, and then I'll put a start position on. I feel like from 0 to I concentrate more on this part, and so I'm just better at it from 0. But when playing this part is like the easier part of the level. The hard part is anything past 61. The first ship is really hard, but like everything past 61 is ridiculous. Alright, this very specific click pattern. I have practiced so many attempts into this last part. A couple thousand at least. Still mess up in stupid ways. This part, I don't know what it is about this part of the level. When looking at screenshots of this part looks awesome. Not this part, but this part looks awesome in motion. But this part specifically right here looks awesome in a screenshot. And I was thinking about using it for the thumbnail, but I couldn't resist using this part for the thumbnail instead. The second part. Because it really fits with the epilepsy in the title. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're coming in and you have epilepsy, like, epilepsy warning if you're not already writing on the floor. Wow. That part's stupid. See, I've had a sneaking suspicion that this gameplay is not only really awkward, but kind of bad. But I can't really tell, because I'm going for this as a new hardest, because literally this is harder than anything I've ever beat before. So it's hard to tell if the gameplay is really just not solid, or like I'm bad at the level, or just bad at the game, too bad at the game to actually tell that this is actually the best gameplay to ever exist. But one thing I'll vouch for is kind of evidence that maybe I'm right and that this gameplay is not the best, is that I've played Woolsey's easier levels. And the gameplay is not his strong suit. It's just, like, the effects, he's really good at the effects, but the gameplay, it's just not great. I haven't seen a Woolsey level with really great gameplay. Granted, I haven't played a lot of them, but mostly because the first couple I played, like, the gameplay was so jank that I ended up not playing more of them. Oh my, come on. That part specifically. is that? That's spider to 100? Like 55 to 100? I don't know. That's enough for me to set a go position. Let me get a text box. Okay. And we'll just say go at, what do we think? I think 55% is reasonable. And then press OK. Let's move this to the right place. And let's just scale that down some so it's kind of out of the way. Perfect. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go from 0 for a little bit. Alright, time to beat it one attempt after practice. Beautiful. Welcome Oleg Tunin, and wow, those are a couple of names that I can't figure out how to say. PRXD40. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. This will actually be a new hardest for me. I decided on trippy just because it's entirely different kind of difficulty for me. I don't think I've played a level with this type of difficulty before. I'm not sure what you call it. High click per second, click pattern gameplay. I mean, it has some timing to it, but most of it's just getting the click pattern down. And it's really fast paced. That's it. 55 is a good spot to have to go because it's past the annoying part of the spider part where I'll die most often in the spider. If I get past that, most of the time we'll get past the rest of the spider, and that's like the beginning of a good run. The only problem is it's before this 62% choke point where you can't see anything for a little bit, and so you'll get surprised. But hopefully that surprise will go away after I get there a few times from 0. Are you gonna play some ID levels? Not today. Today it's about, I want to see if I can beat this. If I can beat this today, that would be actually insane. Because I really didn't think I was going to be able to beat this today. But here I am playing from 0. We'll see. I've got a good run. I've got a run from, I guess it's 52 to 100. It's the start of the spider part, whatever percentage that is. And I've got 64% from 0, so. Dude, what am I doing? Dying in the wave part. The wave part is probably the easiest part of the entire level. I would call that easier than every other part in the level. Seriously. Like, except for the 4 blue orbs at the end, but those don't count because they're not a full part. Like, out of any individual single part in this level, that wave part is the easiest part. I can't be dying to that, man. I just gotta... One thing about a mindset like that for Geometry Dash, you're like, why am I dying at the easiest part? It's because the whole level is hard. You can't blame yourself for dying at the easiest part because it's still a hard part. It's just difficult. Dude, I might be kind of mad if I fluke it, but I wouldn't be that mad really. That was a really good run. I've begun playing Celeste, or begun. I've completed all the B-sides by now, but I'm playing through Farewell right now. And it's my first time playing Celeste, and I look at other people's first playthroughs of Celeste, and they're all like, oh yeah, I got like 50 deaths on Old Site. And Old Site for me was easier than the first level, right? Forsaken City, right? Like everyone else, everyone has that kind of difficulty thing, but they say they got 50 deaths, and I'm like, I got 150. I'm pretty sure just like in terms of mechanical skill at games, it just either takes me longer to learn. I don't know if like other people have a greater backlog of mechanical skill than I do, but just mechanically in games, I'm just not the best. So one thing about me beating like this level in Geometry Dash, or getting to whatever skill ceiling for me or difficulty that I've beaten a level at, is I know pretty much anyone can beat a hard demon, right? I know anyone can beat 9 circles if they practice enough at Geometry Dash. That's just something I know because I was able to beat 9 circles, right? And so it's something like that. Geometry Dash, need to master first, but need to beat all official levels. Yeah, I have all the official levels with all 3 coins on all of them. I know anyone can actually do those, right? It just takes some time, practice, some dedication, and it's possible to do those, right? Any difficulty above where I'm at right now, I'm not sure that anyone can do it. Like, I think anyone can do it, but like, I just know that it takes me longer than most people to actually get good at any given game. And I think it's kind of due to a lack of mechanical skill, but I'm not 100% sure. Yes, didn't die to those. No! It's so annoying because I'll so often die to those cube jumps there. I was totally expecting to die there. Don't worry, I'll probably die there at some point in the future. That was a really good run. What am I doing? I totally over-practiced the ending. I'm happy to have though. It'd be super annoying to get to that ending and not beat it, but I have the click pattern really down. Hopefully I can keep the consistency up at the ending. Just stuck at deadlock. I'm a Geometry Dash creator that has never been rated by Rob Top. Yeah, I mean, I feel like creating is a similar vein. Like, anyone can create a good level. It just takes practice and getting used to the editor, and then it takes just having a good idea and executing well enough. But, I mean, I don't really know what to do. I know that I should just create levels and then not care how they turn out really. Like, put effort into them, right? Make them the best I can for the time, but also just release them before they're as perfect as I want them to be. Oh my god, I died to that thing again. I should release them before they're as perfect as I want them to be, because for a Geometry Dash level, or for a level in general, any creative work, right? Your first levels is just kind of gonna suck. So what you should do is you should take your idea, publish it anyway. Just make a finished product of some form. It doesn't need to be like, it doesn't need to be perfect, but like, finished doesn't have to mean totally finished. Finished can just mean published, right? Like, if you have an unfinished project, you're probably, and you think like, I'm not gonna finish this, right? Or like, you've wanted to finish it for a while, but just keep putting it off, but like, it's got, you know, it's somewhat finished, right? Either you can either like put some polishing details on it and just put it out anyway, even though it's not really fully complete, or, you know, hold on to it forever. You can also just put it out as is and see if people like it, you know? You can put it out as is, and it's just a step in getting better at creating. Like, I'm trying to make a rated level before 2.2, but I've had experience just creating I've had a lot of gameplay creating experience. I'm pretty confident in my gameplay creating, but my decoration creating is kind of lacking. I don't know how to decorate well still, but I'm creating some decoration, and I've been creating some rate-worthy stuffs, you know, maybe not feature-worthy, but I've definitely been creating some rate-worthy things in the editor, and I'm very happy kind of to see that my decoration has improved, right? And that I have learned something, can kind of put some of my ideas into execution and create something with my editor experience. It just takes creating a bunch of things, it's really about the practice. The more practice you get with it, the better you'll be. Did I make this? What level is this? Who created this? This is Trippy Trippy by Wolty. He tried to make an epic demon in a week. He succeeded. It's rated epic. I think he sacrificed the gameplay for effects, in my opinion. But, I mean, obviously the effects in this level are really good. Woolsey's a very experienced effects creator. He makes a lot of effects. His movements are very smooth, and I feel, you know, playing a lot of levels, his effects are always very chaotic feeling, right? Like, ridiculously chaotic feeling and just wild, right? Playing his levels is not playing like a lot of other levels where there's like structure. Like, his effect levels are just very pure and kind of raw effects. Oh, come on. Yeah, good gamer, I can't tell when to jump. Like, I had to learn how to jump. I'll exit out after this attempt if I don't get anywhere, right? I'll show you my attempt count, but I've spent probably 2,500 attempts on this level, practicing, getting better at it, right? Yeah, 2,500 attempts on this level. So that's just all getting better and practicing at this level and trying to improve at it. It's definitely a new hardest for me right now. Will be the hardest thing I've ever beaten once I beat it. And I have 89% today, so it could happen today. I just gotta get that good run. How am I alive? Okay, I'm not. How did I survive that? Yeah, like you can, when you're a Geometry Dash player, you get better at seeing this kind of stuff, but this is what's known as an effects level. You might not be, I'm pretty sure you must play Geometry Dash if you're watching the stream, but if you don't, this level, you're not meant to see the platforms very well, right? Or the obstacles very well. You're meant to, the level's meant to be more about seeing the effects of the level, and that's one of the things that makes it difficult to play, is not being able to see very well what you need to do. And the more you play Geometry Dash and see these kinds of levels, the more kind of BS you deal with and create these levels, the easier it is to see where platforms are when they're obfuscated and difficult to see like this. Like, I've got a couple of years of experience really seeing kind of BS like this. Oh my... I think I clicked too late in the ball. I don't remember. My click pattern was wrong for those 2 clicks though. I clicked too late on the green orb, or I clicked too late on the initial ball click, so... And this is what I love about small streamers, they can actually connect with viewers to a personal level. Yeah, it's very nice to be able to connect with just a few people at a time. It's got a nice vibe. I like when there's at least a couple people in stream, but like having a lot of people in stream and trying to pay attention to all the chats is much more difficult, especially playing a game like Geometry Dash. Right? Like, when you're playing Geometry Dash, you have to focus on the level all the time and just keep a constant eye on the gameplay. So looking at the chat, you basically have to pause and then look over. Tomorrow, can you stream level requests? Like, maybe when I stream next, I'll probably be streaming about making my level that I want to get rated. But I wanted to stream tonight, and I didn't want to create tonight, and I put some practice into this today, so I was seeing if I could maybe beat this today, so hopefully that's what's gonna happen. I do level request streams sometimes, but I'm not planning on doing it for next stream. Most of the time, a level request stream is when I'm like, okay, like, I don't want to create a level today for the stream. I don't want to, like, play some really hard levels. But most of the time, the levels you guys send me are, like, ridiculously hard. And I'm just like, I just wanted something a little easier to play. Like, most of you guys are like, I've beaten Deadlocked before, or like, I haven't beaten Club Step, and then you're also like, But here's the hardest level ever known to man, and I verified it, and here you go. Have fun with this. I was just like, how did you verify this, but you haven't beaten Club Step yet? Right? I held on the wrong black orb, because you have to like do a hold and then let go for the wave. You have to hold off a black orb, so you jump into the wave portal and then just fly up. And I held on the wrong black orb. I needed to hold on the second one instead of the first one. That was unfortunate. But I do level crust streams sometimes, and what I really like is giving feedback on levels and helping people kind of improve their creations and stuff like that. It's really good to be able to get feedback on your levels you're creating, because a lot of times you can just be creating and not know, like you can be like, I feel like it's empty here, but I don't know what to do, you know. And you can get really specific advice on things, especially if you ask for it. Like, that's one thing that's really nice about being in like some of the creating discords, because you can ask about specific things in your level. Like, I'm trying to go for a mountain theme here, this part feels empty, like, can anyone else confirm this? What kinds of things could I add? What specific things need to happen to make this level feel not so flat? You know, my level feels flat. What can I do to change that? And they'll say, oh, you need some middle ground objects, you need some foreground objects, whatnot. You need this kind of thing. Let's help you with that, right? Here are a couple ideas to help improve your level. Try to think about this with the colors, stuff like that. Oh my god, I'm alive. I can't. Did I just die in the spider part? That was really unfortunate. One thing, it's late at night where I am. I don't know about anyone watching the stream right now if it's late at night for you, right? Because it could be late at night, right? Especially if you're in an English-speaking country. But I know a lot of countries outside the US speak English. What time would it be in the UK right now? Like, add 8 hours. Okay, it's like, you know, it's like somewhere in the middle of the day for the UK. So you could be from the UK watching my stream or something like that. I'm just getting tired and like forgetting about things. Like, I had some really good concentration going for a little bit, and then it just kinds of the concentration fades away a little bit, and it's difficult to keep the concentration for runs and stuff. So like there I get to the spider part and I'm not like focused at all, and so I'll just die when I get to the hard part. One thing about this level being my new hardest, it's not exactly like level I'd want to be my new hardest. I kind of have a plan, right? If I actually get this to be my new hardest here, I kind of have my plan for an insane demon I can do for my first insane demon, and maybe I could do that before 2.2. We don't have a definitive release date on 2.2, we just know it's in October, right? So I'd have kind of a time limit, but I don't know if I'd want to try and get that within the time limit, because beating an insane demon is a pretty big step up from where I currently am, and the insane demon I have picked is like an older insane demon. I ran through it like once in practice mode, and it's like this actually be pretty good for first one, because I can understand all the gameplay, and I'm not that, like, I could tell I wasn't that far off from maybe being able to attempt it, right? Like, going through in a practice run and being like, you know, like, I just need to improve a little bit, and then I can really kind of go after this, right? Or I just need to practice this a lot, and I'll have a chance at it. It's kind of how it was with Trippy. Like, at first it's like, this is not even attainable, right? And then, like, you know, about a month ago, I was like, okay, like, I practiced it again, and I was like, this is closer, like, if I really put some effort into this, I might have a shot. And then, like, today, I practiced it, and I was like, okay, like, if I practice this enough, I have a serious shot at it. So, I'm attempting it today. I hate that click specifically. That one right after the spider part, that click specifically is not good. Also, is my voice audible enough over the music? Because I turned the music up so you could hear it over my clicks, but I don't know if it's drowning out my voice a lot. I don't know what kills me there, I really don't. That's annoying to me sometimes, because sometimes I die there, and it's not to the two spikes in between, it's just to something that's afterwards that I can't even see, so that really annoys me. I don't know if you guys can see them with the bitrate and everything, but there's like gray spikes that kind of come out, and they actually have hitboxes too, and they're really hard to see. So in the beginning of playing this level, I kept dying in random places, and I was like, what is going on? Why am I dying? Eventually I figured out that those gray spikes existed, and that's actually why I was dying. Alright, let's get another good one, yeah? Oh my gosh. That specific click I don't like. I've practiced that a bunch, so oftentimes it works, but sometimes it just doesn't. And I've got not really a good idea of why it doesn't work sometimes. But just sometimes it's not gonna happen, dude. That's basically what that click says right there. Like, today, not happening. You thought it might, but you were wrong. It's not gonna happen. Like, you had a shot, but we're just gonna end that one right here. And that's just unfortunate for you. Suck it, donkey. It's like, you know, one of those RNG clicks. It's not really RNG, but you just don't understand how it works. And even though you practice it a bunch, like, you still don't, like, it doesn't seem to work consistently or anything. So you don't understand why it doesn't work consistently. So you're just like, it doesn't, it's inconsistent, it doesn't work. Even if that's not completely true. Come on. What is with that? It's like an invisible spike, I swear. There's no reason for there to be one, because, like, you'll always enter the blue portal anyway, out of that transition. So why is there an invisible spike there? Because it's not like you can go out of bounds if you didn't have that spike there. It just randomly kills you. I sort of, like, maybe it's there by accident or something. I really don't know, because I find it hard to imagine that it's there on purpose when it's so bad. It's just kind of in the way. I wonder if Woolsey just, you know, was good enough at his own level that he never ran into it while verifying. Or he ran into it a couple times, he's like, that doesn't need to be fixed, that needs to be there for some reason. And really didn't run into it enough to be like, that's a serious problem with the level. Because sometimes I'll, like, run into things in my level and I'll be like, but, like, it's not like a bug, like bugs I'll pretty much fix immediately. Like that invisible spike there, I'd fix that pretty much immediately. But sometimes I'll run into things in my level where I'm like, you can die like that, and I'll know it's inconsistent, and I kind of have to fix it, right? But I don't want to, because it changes the gameplay a little bit in a way I didn't really originally want. But for the sake of having it be less jank, I'll fix it anyway. So things like that, like, sometimes I understand things like that where creators don't take a thing out that's jank because it doesn't fit their original gameplay vision or structuring vision or whatever. But things like that just feel completely unfair and have no indication. I wouldn't be mad about the spike there if I could see a spike there. There's no visible indicator that you're going to die like that. It just kills you. Also, I don't think I've ever not gone the coin route. Like, I don't know what the route is here if you don't go the coin route. It's like, it looks like the coin route is just the intended route. I guess you could go up? It doesn't really feel like it. Like, going up feels more awkward than actually taking the coin route. The supposedly bonus route, right? This feels incredibly awkward looking. I guess it maybe wouldn't be that awkward if you went up every time. And I'm gonna get the coin if I'm gonna beat the level. I'm gonna get the coin because it's right at the beginning, and it's not that incredibly difficult. It's just dying a few times at the beginning to really solidify it. That's the thing. Like harder coins at the beginning, good. Extremely hard coins at the end, not necessarily bad, but like. Very few people are actually going to go out of their way to get a hard coin at the end of your level. I died to the little double click thing. Stupid little click pattern. Just gotta double click a little bit longer. It's really weird. Why did I die? Okay. And I stopped dying like that. That would be incredible. Oh my gosh, I can't get the coin for some reason. And just fly through the middle of the spike gap. The spike gap is really weird because it's moving. If it wasn't moving, it might make sense, but since it's moving, you have to do a weird swooping motion with the spikes to actually get the coin and survive. Not too much of a swooping motion, but you need to kind of head upwards just a little bit. Be heading upwards at the end of your swoop. It's a little weird. Yeah, like that. Oh, come on. I'm close. I'm close too. That's the most frustrating bit. I'm quite close. Come on. I've done that in practice mode too, where I click way too early there. I'll give it a few more times really, and then go to sleep, and hopefully the muscle memory will build up in my sleep. Man, wow, I don't know if I'm losing my focus or what. I'm probably just exactly what it is. Let me get another attempt to, I'll call the drop. I'll call the drop at 61, actually. Because everything else is just intensity buildup, right? The real drop does kind of happen at 61%, so I'll call the drop there. Let me get another drop attempt. I'll probably call it a night. And then hopefully I can come back. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. I need to come back tomorrow and get the completion, because I think I can actually squeeze the completion out of this level. Let's get another couple of good runs in tomorrow, and then go from 0. That wasn't good. What? You can go under there? Hi Dom Dude, welcome to the stream. Congratulations for beating white women. Sometimes it's a difficult task, but it needs to be done. It's an important step in every young geometry dancer's career, and you know, it's certainly a very enjoyable experience, I would say. Very fun. First hard demon? Nice. If you want another good hard demon, I don't know if you're looking for other ones, right? But Sunfall's a really fun hard demon. I wouldn't call the gameplay similar to White Women. It has some similar qualities and orb setups and everything, but Sunfall is just fun. That's all it is. I'd call it on the easier side of hard demons I've beaten. Like when I first beat it, I was like, this is right on the line of hard demon and medium demon, right? You're playing Crazy? Oof. I haven't played Crazy before. Or I have played Crazy, but I haven't put really the time into completing it. I know it's a pretty good level and stuff, but I'd have to put practice into it and really get going on it. 79% in 2,000 attempts, nice. I think at this point I have 2,600 attempts on this, 2,650, 2,700, somewhere around there, and I have 89, so hopefully I can beat this new hardest. I don't think it'll be tonight, because my next drop attempt is probably going to be my last drop attempt tonight. But could be tomorrow. Come on. Let me get a better run than that. I keep dying at stupid places, which is why I know I need to stop after the next drop attempt, because it's just a sign that I'm getting tired and losing focus. Like stupid deaths like that, right? Like, it's currently 3 in the morning. Pretty early, or pretty late, depending on which way you see it. Either way, it's too far in both directions. It's 1:10 p.m. for you? Oh, nice. You must be in... Wow, where is that? So that's even east of most of Europe. That puts you... Oh, I can't figure it out right now. That puts you in Africa? India? Where is that? Egypt. Okay. That's awesome. Which, I guess Egypt is in Africa, but, like, there's a few different time zones in Africa. So I don't know what the deal is with Egypt. I haven't heard or really read a lot about Egypt. I mean, the closest thing we have to Egypt here in the US is Arizona, and I don't know if it's anything similar. Because from most of what I know about Egypt, for what I learned about Egypt in the geography, was kind of about Egypt in the time just after Mesopotamia, with the Nile River and early humanity, early human cultures, but I don't know a lot about modern day Egypt, or what it's like to live there. Or you might be on vacation, I don't know. I still didn't... Are you kidding me? I just need to drop a 10-second sleep. Beat the level or sleep, either way. It's so laggy, I can't understand you. That might just be my brain lagging. I'm not sure. My voice lagging. No. If you get like possessed by the devil, is like the weird sounds your voice makes when it tries to speak to you, just your voice lagging. Like having the devil in you, your processing power is overloaded for your speech unit, so you have to you just lag when you speak. What I'm saying is, I don't understand a lot about modern day Egypt. I mean, I don't know if you've been to the US before. What's one thing in your country that's different than in other countries? You know? Or I don't know if you're on vacation in Egypt or just live there. I haven't found it out yet. Oh, you're from the US. Okay. Are you on vacation, or is it like a study abroad kind of thing, or what's the idea? I don't know if, yeah. Wait, so you're from the US, but you live, okay, so you moved to Egypt from the US? If I'm getting that right? Yeah, okay. So, does that mean you're living there for school, or you're living there, like, is it a place you're going to stay full time from now on, or is it, like, something you're just doing for a few semesters, like? Ugh, that's a drop attempt. I can't end on that death. That's a bad number for a death. My parents are teachers, probably until you graduate high school. Okay. So they teach in Egypt. That's awesome. So, wait, once you graduate in high school, they would send you back to the US? Or you guys would all move back to the US? So, being dumb American, I have this impression that Egypt is just hot all the time. I don't know if that's a true impression, right? It probably gets cold in the winter, but like, how far off am I really? Right? It's a desert, so it has to get cold at some points, just because there's like no cloud cover, so it gets cold at night. But is it always hot year round, or is it like, I've never been. What is this level called? This level's Trippy Trippy. Don't die like that. Oh, so this is like a really recent change. Like, are your classmates nice to you? Are the people nice? Or are they mean mugging you? I'm just trying to imagine Dom dude just getting mean mugged. Is there a pyramid near you? I wonder from how much of Egypt you can actually see a pyramid, right? Like, how much of Egypt is actually near a pyramid, and how much of Egypt is no pyramids? Oh, okay. I got there again. That's it. The school is very divided between Egyptians and others. Like, you're in physically different classes, or like, it's just, there's a bunch of both kinds. Like, there's a bunch of people from Egypt and a bunch of people not from Egypt. Oh no, I see all the goes popping up in chat now, and you're just about to find out I died. Oh yeah, it's just all the goes are popping up in the chat, and it's just now you found out I died. Friend groups. Okay, so it's not like the class is literally split up. It's just that there are friend groups of the Egyptian people, and there are friend groups of people not from Egypt. Yes, that makes sense. What are we ending off with today? I have 2755 attempts. Come back to it tomorrow and see if I can beat it. Yeah, that's a tough level. It's a really tough level. I don't know if I've shown anyone this level yet. Oh, music is really loud on this level. So I made it with the annoying song, right? But I made it, it's called Michael because it's made entirely of microclips. But it's not entirely microclips. But it's just supposed to be the most annoying game mechanic ever. I've somehow made it fun, like by accident. Like it's, I'm not lying when I say it's pretty fun. is just hard. Like, I'd call it, if I extended this to full length level, insane demon, for sure. How did I die here? Normally that's a 100% transition, like, you will never die. Weekends are Friday, Saturday, so Sunday is not a weekend day. That's interesting. This is just different. But that's not really as tough a change to get used to. You just start thinking of Friday as a weekend day instead. What is happening? Why am I dying, man? It's so weird, because I just never died in this transition before. I've legitimately never died to this transition once. Like, except for the ways you're supposed to die, I never died that transition, and I just did it twice in a row. So I have no idea what just happened or what I just did. Like, did I do something wrong? Like, that way you're supposed to die because you clicked too late, right? That's the way you're supposed to die. But dying on the top there after you hit the blackboard is never supposed to happen. So I don't know what's going on there. And I'm about to see if it happens a third time. If it was just with you. Yeah, also this is really difficult, by the way. What is my deal? I can't do this part? Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Oh, I died. That was interesting. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun despite everything. Let me remove this. Go on 55. Let's see what we have here. Yeah. What are you gonna have here? Straight fly in the middle? No. Dude. That was probably the best level ever. Oh no. No, dude. Not frame perfects. How far we have fallen. The quality is just drastically decreased, by the way. Like, we just had a top tier level followed by frame perfects. Oh my gosh. Alright, 1, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. No, stop with the frame perfects. I couldn't get the 3 clicks for some reason. The reason I hate these frame perfects specifically, I never know where to jump. I don't know where the correct place to jump is. So I have like pretty much no, like for a triple spike it's obvious where to jump for me, but for these it's not. I only clicked 2 of them, apparently. 1, okay. That's too hard. Alright, we have an unnamed 6. I don't really play Geometry Dash, but it seems like a fun enough game to play. And that's why I'm watching your stream. Yeah, like, I would say Geometry Dash is very fun to play. And I win. Like, it's different kind of fun. So, most of the fun in Geometry Dash just comes from the difficulty. Of it. So, I would say a lot of the difficulty of it comes with, like, getting better at the game and kind of beating hard levels. There's a lot of satisfaction with that. What the hell just happened? Okay, I've got a gameplay suggestion already. Although I was able to do it, that's really blind. It actually doesn't work out too badly though. Come on, why can't I do that? That's dumb. Those better be D blocks up there. If they're not, I might be mad. Although I can't even do this first part for some reason. Wrong way, lol. It's for a challenge swap. This is very hard. Okay. It's 10 stars. Okay, so obviously this is very unfinished. But I would say you got a good start. I'm not gonna say that flow gameplay is bad, right? It's not really bad. But I would say it's tough to make good flow gameplay. What the? How you do this? Oh my god. There's no way this timing is... Oh my gosh. That's disgusting. That's a disgusting challenge. 3 stars. Okay, we've got EVW Impossible. It's just a hard timing. Come on, can I get... There we go. I figured it out. It's just a bunch of double clicks. I didn't slide once. I did not slide once. What do you mean don't slide for... Oh, at the very beginning? Did that count as a slide? Oh, I see. I slid a little bit right there. What do you mean? I swear I didn't slide there at all. Huh? Does it count? Where does it count? Where can't I slide? Where? I don't know where I can't slide. What? Okay, right there. You tell me where I slid right there, okay? You can't, because I didn't slide. I definitely didn't slide that time. I'm looking at the replay. There was no sliding that happened. There's unavoidable sliding at the beginning. Someone has 1 coin? How do not have 3? Okay. Hardship challenge. Is the challenge to go through the 2 saws at the bottom? Oh no, I'm a genius. Oh. Not so much. It's super bad. It is just a bunch of straight fly. And it doesn't even appear, it appears to be more than 1 block apart too. Unless I'm dumb and wrong. Nah, it's about 1 block apart, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, those saws... Yeah, okay. Do I have to follow the saws here? Oh, okay, I couldn't see the green orb, but other than that, that was a really good start. That cube section was really nice. I'm not so sure about the ship section, but the ship section does have some nice swoops in it. Can I get back? No. Okay. Even though I somehow jumped over the yellow orb. Pretty nice. Add your worst fail. Yeah, there's no way that someone actually failed on Econ at 97 and got this and actually did a copy of it. I don't remember what my worst fail was. I've had bad fails, but I don't know what my worst one was. And someone played, what's that level? Oh, I know the level I'm thinking of. An easy demon, very popular. Someone played that one easy demon that's very fun. Or just found this song and was like, yeah, this song's good. Ow! Okay. I need to make sure to keep rating these. That's hard. Freedom, that's the one. I was thinking it might be called Freedom, but I wasn't sure. got going on? Alright, this is what I gotta work on tomorrow. I gotta add some block design to the blocks I've decided, instead of just having blocks randomly. There might need to be something in the background too, and then I'll need to work on that section there. I've got an idea for the zigzag block design, and maybe I'll have some clouds flying past instead of just falling down. Okay. And then I was recommending earlier Sunfall. This is Sunfall. Sunfall's a really great level. It's a lot of fun. Are you still working on that gold farm? I do actually still have the world for the gold farm. I don't know. I still don't really want to play Minecraft. I burned myself out a lot with that, with creating or digging the pit for that gold farm. So I haven't gone back to the gold farm in a while. Or I haven't gone back to that world in a while. Like, I've been on a couple of times, but I still haven't had the urge to come back to Minecraft. I know it'll probably happen one day though, right? Like, you think about it this way, right? At one point, I stopped playing Geometry Dash and I came back to it, right? It'll be just that way for Minecraft. It's just, like, I totally burnt myself out of Minecraft really badly. And, I mean, one of the things that really happened with Minecraft is I played a lot of PvP, and doing that for Minecraft makes it difficult to play your survival world and really get enjoyment from the slower parts, or the slower gameplay loop of survival. If you play a bunch of PvP, it's just so fast-paced and constant simulation that playing survival mode is a bit more of a slow burn experience, and it's not quite so satisfying. Oh my gosh, can I not die at an easy click? I die there all the time. This is an extremely good level, I would say. This is top tier. It should have been rated epic. Didn't get it. I don't know why. The mod voting system doesn't know what they're doing. I mean, for me, just this perfectly captures that feeling of summer nostalgia so well. Okay, wow, I don't have to go and do the end, but doing the drop is just so satisfying every time. I swear all the people I know are just so artsy and creative, and then you just have me. Right, I was thinking making a Geometry Dash map was easy, and then you pull up the creator thing. Well, I mean, theoretically it is easy, right? Like, what is this? If I really want to make a Geometry Dash level, it's not that hard. Let me pick a good level. Let me listen to this song a second. not fair. Where did it go? What? Where did it go? That is not fair. Okay, I can find it. Oh my god, there's 17,000 songs in here. Are you kidding me? How many? Did I miss it at some point here? I have to have used it at some point earlier than that. Where is it? There's dice. So this is when I was looking through all my old levels, and then it should be soon, right? Existentia is a good song, but I think that song is kind of blue. I can go blue for that song, but I need a deeper blue than what I had before. Wow, where is it? Oh my gosh, I have to actually look it up on the other screen. Tail out. 720984. Okay, there we go. So I'll make that blue. Kind of feel a purple as well, but so we'll use an indigo maybe. There we go. And I've got it started out with Minikube. And I'll just do something like, right, and I'll just get some small blocks heading on down. I think I need to do this. And I think I'll actually have a click pattern more like this, where I'll have a smaller orb here, but like that. Okay. And put a little spike here. So in theory, creating in Geometry Dash is just as easy as this, right? It's not too difficult. You can actually do it fairly simply, but it depends. If you're trying to make good gameplay, then it can become more difficult. In fact, I'll just I need to scale this down, and then I need to shift this over by quarter space, so I need to find the quarter space block. There we go. So something like that. Like, making Geometry Dash levels is not that hard, but you have to actually, you know, get into it and stuff. And making the basics of a Geometry Dash level is not that hard, right? And then making decoration, right? Start small. You know, you can just pick one aspect of a level. This level, I'll just try using these things, right? And I'll assign them a couple different colors. So I'll get color 2 because color 1's already used. Right, I'll kind of pick color. I know I'm already using an indigo for the background, so I'll pick a color kind of across the wheel. Light, and then for color 3, I don't know, I'll pick a dark blue and see how that looks. No, maybe I want to switch those. And then maybe I want color 3 to be something different. Desaturated. What about that? nope, that doesn't work. So you just kind of keep experimenting till you get something that works. Doesn't look blue enough. They both look the same. Something like this, right? And then you can just kind of stick these around. Kind of copy the values, and learning all the know-how for the editor is kind of part of it, but you know, doing stuff like this just takes some learning to it, and anyone can do it. And it's just kind of like that. I actually kind of want to, so instead of doing that there, I'll grab this thing, and then these, and then for these two, I'll have these again. It's kind of like that, to form a structure where this isn't connected to it. And because it's not connected to it, I won't have even this. I'll just use one of these. And so now I've built something that looks a little funny, but it does a purpose. And this song isn't even good, right? Like, if you use a better song, it's much more inspirational, right? I have this song right here. It feels very nice, just kind of for doing a slow, steady level. Just kind of a nice, easy level. Something like that. Anyway. I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.